It's your girl, Professor Cinephile, and I am back. I'm so excited, maybe, to talk about the film I'm talking about today. I can't really hide much, right? Like everything is all up in my face. The emotions are all there, and you can tell I'm an Aries. It is what it is. You can figure out just by how I start these things where we're going, right? Okay, so today we are talking about the new film Unstoppable. I came across this. I was like kind of going through, I've been dealing with insomnia lately. So I've just been watching, I feel like every movie that's around. I was flipping through Amazon Prime. I know. But hey, you know. And I saw it and I was like, oh, I saw Jharrel Jerome, right? I saw him and I said, well, wait a minute. Now, I love him as an actor. So, he was in When They See Us. That was directed by Ava DuVernay and it was written by a bunch of people, including my new bestie, Michael Starbury. Um, and I was like, okay. And then I saw this white lady, but then I was like, oh, wait, that's J-Lo. Here we go, right? J-Lo in a film about Latinos. I was like, okay, cool, cool, cool. So let's watch it. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on. So, spoiler alert, I am going to talk about some things that happened in this film. You know the drill. Pause, come back if you don't want this film to be ruined for you. I don't think it's a film that really can be ruined. It is a biopic, so it is based on a true story. So if you know the story, then the film is not really going to be ruined for you. Okay, so the premise of the film is that it's based on the life of Anthony Robles. He was a wrestler. He was born with one leg, so he was disabled, and he made it through life with one leg. And he became like this really, really amazing wrestler. Like he was just so talented. He was just knocking people out left and right. He was great. And he's in high school. He's getting recruited. He's trying to go to different schools. He gets recruited by Drexel. They offering him a full ride. They want him to come on. He's like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay with my family. They're in Arizona. And I was like, okay, already I'm kind of like, well, dude, they're offering you free money. So he wants to he didn't get into Iowa. He wanted to go to Iowa. I think they picked the white dude, so he was mad. And then he decided, he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to ASU. I'm gonna go to Arizona State. They're not giving me no money. I'm not guaranteed to be on a team, but I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna vibes. We're just gonna go hopes and vibes, hopes and change, dreams and vibes, and Kamala Harris joy. We're gonna get them. Cool. So he ends up going there and he has to try out. He struggles, whatever, but he makes the team or whatever. He's not that great. Most athletes that come there, you're a senior, you're in high school, you're the top. You're a freshman in college, you're at the bottom. Like you got a lot of work to do. It's a whole new ballgame. But anyway, so he's on the team. And in the backdrop, right, we're learning about his life. And so, single mom, well, technically, not really. She had him. And so you could look at the guy, Aaron Robles, and you could tell he's probably Afro-Latino, like his daddy's probably black. And so that makes sense that Jharrel Jerome is playing because he's Afro-Latino and but then she has this like, I don't know if it's her boyfriend or her husband or whatever, that is the father of her other kids. But he is a bum, like he a bum ass dude. Like he doesn't do anything for these kids, and he's abusive. The whole 9 yards. Like damn near every woman in this world has had to deal with somebody like him, right? So anyway, um, there's friction between Aaron and this dude, but he sticks around because he wants to support his family. Like this kid, when he's in high school, he's working hard. Like he's doing all stuff that he can to take care of his family and to follow his dreams. Cool, cool, cool. Very much like, it's very much a Karate Kid kind of story. He has this rival at the other school and he loses to him once and he has an opportunity to beat him again. And, that whole thing is very much like that, right? Don Cheadle is also in this film. He's awesome. He plays his coach at ASU. I love Don Cheadle. I think that that's a man that brings just something special and cool to pretty much every role that he plays. So he was awesome. Jharrel was great. I mean, he really was. I'm watching him play somebody who doesn't have a leg, and I'm sitting there, in my mind, I'm like, oh, what kind of CGI is this? Like how they removed the leg, and did they put a green thing on him and whatever. But it's very realistic. Like there was times where I was trying to catch and figure it out, but so he had to train for that. He had to prepare. He's walking around with these crutches all the time, but he's got to like prepare to learn how to walk like he's had one leg his whole life. So really good acting. I hope he gets some acknowledgement. Like, he when he was doing his thing, the award seasons, he was getting nominated for stuff. And he's, he's up on. I want this boy to go. Well, I shouldn't call him a boy. He's a grown man, but I actually really love him in his career. I hope he's not problematic in person. If he's got some issues with abuse or something like that, somebody send me a message and then we'll cancel him. But for now, he seems like he's pretty cool. I was like, why does J-Lo have to be in every freaking biopic about Latinos? Like, come on, man. Like, you ain't had to do this. But then I looked at who's behind the film, right? And it's Ben Affleck and Ben Affleck and his whole team, so I was like, oh, that's why, you know. But then I heard they're getting divorced. So like again, so anyway. So Michael Pena is also in it. And so I love Michael Pena. He can't do no wrong by me. I if he's in a film, I'm probably gonna watch it. And then what I love about him, he brings that kind of supporting actor energy. He's very much like an Amira Van, like somebody who is really great as a supporting actor, does not need to be the lead, right? They come in, he takes, his space, he occupies his space in these scenes. He also reminds me of like our times Edward James Olmos. If you remember Edward James Olmos from Stand By Me and other really great films, he was in Selena with J Lo. You remember him. He Michael Pena reminds me of him. And so and in his acting style and things like that, he reminds me of him. So I love him. He's great. He's in it. It had really great pacing. I think you'll enjoy the film. Like, and we can ignore J Lo's acting wig because she's got like three. She's got like three acting wigs. She's got the one wig that is for the character that probably hangs out with black people or has sex with black people. That's the one she had in this film. She's got the wig that's like, I'm trying to be a little whiter. I'm trying to like be more Anglo. I'm trying to be like a Blanquita. And then she's got I'm really, yo soy español, like I'm really J-Lo from the block. And it's some weird thing that goes. She's got those three wigs, and that's usually what she rotates in her acting. So, yeah, if you can deal with that, right. I think you'll be fine. Check it out. I think it's a great story. I had actually never heard of this person, Aaron Robles, before. Those of you that are into sports, particularly into wrestling, you might know about him. So, yeah, check it out. I'm gonna give it, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it 4 hearts. I'm gonna give it 4 hearts because I think it was well done. I think it had a really great cast aside from J-Lo. I think that the story moved really well. I think I went and looked and read more about his life, and I think it kind of aligned with it. And I think that we need more stories of our Afro-Latino brothers and sisters and our people, our gente, you know what I mean? Because like they've contributed so much to American history, and we need to learn more, and we need to learn more about these amazing people. And Aaron seems like an amazing person. Now, I haven't looked up any controversies around him, but so that's the problem. Whenever it's a man, you got to be like, I don't want to endorse you because you might be problematic. I feel responsible for Jonathan Major's failure because I was one of the first people to start talking about him from when he was in The Last Black Man in San Francisco. I feel bad. What the fuck? Anyway, and then I started talking about Aaron Pierre, and I was like, I'm gonna be quiet because next thing we're gonna find out that Aaron Pierre is a bum. So I don't I don't want to endorse anybody. But anyway, y'all, if you like, what you're seeing, you can subscribe to this channel. You'll get notifications. Hit the like button. Thank you. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like J-Lo. I just don't. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching.